Every day, we process thousands of tiny claims on our attention. News alerts, text threads, and professional pings arrive with a frequency that feels less like communication and more like a pursuit. This environment is built to be loud. It rewards constant presence and penalizes the moment you look away, pressuring you to stay in sync with the collective noise. We tend to blame the hardware. We treat this feeling of being hunted as a unique side effect of high-speed internet and mobile processors. But the sensation of a society closing in, demanding that you think and act in a specific way, is a recurring feature of human history. The tools have changed, but the pressure is identical. To find a way out of this digital burnout, we have to look at a survival strategy that outlasted an empire. That means looking past the glow of our modern screens and into the heavy mountain mist of the 3rd century. In Roman Ephesus, the empire was more than a government. It was an all-encompassing physical and ideological reality. These ruins are the bones of a system that left nowhere for the individual to hide. The Emperor Decius mandated that every citizen offer a public sacrifice to the state gods. It was a test designed to flush out dissenters. Refusal was met with immediate execution. This wasn't a request for belief, it was a demand for a performance. By sacrificing to an idol like Artemis, you were signaling your total submission to the imperial order. Structurally, Decius was building an extraction engine. This diagram shows how the system pulls a specific resource, in this case, public loyalty, from every individual node in the network to power the center. While the modern center is an algorithm rather than an emperor, it functions on the same logic. It extracts a different resource, your attention and data, to ensure you remain a functioning, predictable part of the network. Any system designed to demand total, continuous feedback from its participants inevitably suffocates the person's ability to hold on to their own truth. In Ephesus, a group of young men saw this engine for what it was. They realized that when the system's primary goal is extraction, you cannot fix it from the inside. They chose to disappear. They left the safety of the city and the comfort of social standing for the uncertainty of the mountains. This wasn't a peaceful hike. To keep their faith intact, they had to endure a grueling physical ascent, trading the safety of a state-sanctioned lie for the danger of the wilderness. Amin, one of the youths, felt the full weight of the pursuit. As they reached the mouth of a cave, their only protection was a dog that stood guard, sensing the danger they had left behind in the valley. Standing at the threshold, Amin didn't ask for a weapon or a way to fight back. He asked for mercy and a path through the crisis that didn't require him to lose himself. By choosing silence and exile, the group effectively severed the power the empire held over them. They became unreachable. As they stepped inside the cave, the roar of the Roman army faded. The mountain stone provided a sacred, heavy silence that the emperor's edicts couldn't penetrate. This story survived for centuries, depicted here in a Persian miniature. The miracle wasn't just that they slept for 300 years, it's that their identity was preserved in a state of suspended animation, while the world that hunted them eventually crumbled. The group outlasted their oppressors by creating a space where the state's reach simply ended. They survived the noise by refusing to hear it. For Tarek, sitting in his dark apartment, the cave provides a functional template. While we cannot sleep for centuries, we can adopt the mechanics of their withdrawal by making ourselves periodically unreachable to a system that demands total access. In a digital context, the cave acts as a psychological firebreak, a deliberate boundary that stops the spread of external noise into the internal self. It is the practice of shutting out the feed to listen to the soul. In an era engineered to exhaust you, retreating into the dark is how you protect the light you have left.